Hello guys and welcome to the 4th video of our special 2K subs week. Quickly before we start, if you guys want to see more videos of this kind, give us a like and let us know down in the comments section below. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel to see a lot more videos like this. Now on to the intro. Well, we're here at our 4th video of our 2K subs celebration week with the top 10 facts about Ram and Ren, ReZero. Number 1. Ran and Rem were both born on February 2nd, which makes both of them Aquarius. Between the twins, Ram is the elder sister and uses wind magic, while Rem is the younger sister and wields water magic. The interesting thing is that even though they're twins, Ram's magical abilities were far superior to Rem's until her horn was cut off. Yeah, that's right. Ram used to have a horn while Rem still has it. I'll get into the details about how she lost her horn, but that's another separate fact. I'll discuss it later. Moving on to number 2. Ram has medium-length light pink hair that covers her left eye, has large darkish pink eyes, and young features. She also has hair clips toward the right side of her hair, a flower-shaped ribbon on the same side of her hair, and a made hairband. She looks nearly identical to her sister Rem apart from her hair, eyes, and ribbon coloring. She usually wears a maid uniform, and she has a smaller chest compared to her sister, and she has slanted eyes. Checking out number 3. Rem has a medium-length sky blue hair that covers her right eye, large light blue eyes, and young features. She also has hair clips toward the left side of her hair, a flower-shaped ribbon on the same side of her hair, and a made hairband. She looks nearly identical to her sister apart from her hair, eyes, and ribbon coloring. And she usually wears a maid uniform, and since her chest is slightly larger than her sister's, she secretly changes the measurements to hide it. At number 4. Ram is seemingly self-centered and does things at her own pace. However, in actuality, she maintains a distance from people to ascertain them. She believes that Roswaal is the greatest and no one else is as precious except for her sister Rem. During the first season of ReZero, it's been hinted that she holds some romantic feeling toward Roswaal. She's generally more outgoing in comparison to the generally taciturn Rem, who generally allows Ram to take the lead in their sisterly bond. Number 5. Rem tends to speak in a superficial, polite manner and sometimes acts without thinking. She holds both respect to the point of worship and guilt toward her sister for an incident in the past. Because of her respect and guilt toward her sister, she used to think of herself as inferior. After Subaru saves her, she falls deeply in love with him, becoming one of his most loyal followers. Rem will stick with him no matter what happens, even if Subaru rejects himself. Currently, Rem has had her name and memories eaten by Lai Batenkatos, erasing her existence from the world and putting her in suspended animation. Coming in at number 6. Rem lived with her father, mother, and her elder sister Ram in an Oni village. Initially, because they were born with one horn each, it meant that they were defective in the view of the Oni village, who believe in individual strength above all else, and they were despised for it. They were to be killed as part of the custom of the Oni to protect their pride as the strongest of the demi-humans. However, just before the execution, Ram displayed the potential of her power to protect them both, which shocked the community. Being allowed to live thanks to her older sister, who had an aptitude that had not been seen in a millennium among the Oni kind, Rem spent the rest of her days in her shadow. Despite the presence of her sister also raising expectations for herself in the community, she could never meet or surpass her sister in any area, which earned her disappointment from the other villagers. However, Rem loved her sister and accepted her place behind her, and her parents still cared for them both deeply, even if she herself found it difficult to believe in herself in front of the brilliance of her older sister. Moving on to number 7. As the prodigal elder sister twin, Ram was born with an extraordinary talent for mana manipulation and a powerful body to match that made her the pride of the Oni village. Her aptitude didn't just lie there. Everything from cooking to physical activities where she was superior to Rem, and she was showered in adoration even by her own sister. However, she never let any of it get to her head and never forgot about her little sister, no matter how much attention was paid to her. During the night of the attack by the witch cult, when all the Oni fell, she alone kept fighting to avenge them and protect her little sister. But the cult outnumbered her, and she made a last-ditch effort to shield a petrified Rem from getting cut down. In mere moments, Ram lost her horn when it was sliced off her head as a result of that. Had it not been for a passing mage at the time, whom they came to know as Roswell L. Mathers, they would not have survived the massacre. At number 8. Ram has a lot of abilities, and I'll explain them accordingly. A. Ram has the Divine Protector and Clairvoyance. It enables her to synchronize with the vision of those who have the same wavelength, allowing her to see off into the distance. Although she's unable to defend herself while using it, it allows her to continuously switch between people, making her able to see past 1,000 ri. However, the side effect of the Divine Protector causes her veins to become prominent, shed tears of blood from one eye, and legs to shake uncontrollably. B. Fura. Fura is Ram's most used wind magic. Ram shoots wind slashes with super high speed that can cut through wood, stone, and flesh with ease. C. EI Fura. Ram unleashes an extreme blast of magical wind. D. UI Fura. Ram unleashes a windstorm with the target in the middle. The raging wind strikes the target, slices them, tosses them, smashes them against the ground, and then flings them so thoroughly they can't discern up from down. E. AI Fura. The user unleashes a wild, devastating windstorm so powerful, even people's eardrums will be destroyed in its mere presence. F. Synesthesia. An ability that she shares with her sister. It allows them to share their feelings through telepathy. G. Oni Bloodline. As she is an Oni, Rem can enter her Oni form, manifesting a single white horn on her forehead. The horn increases her physical abilities and acts as a gate that gathers mana from the atmosphere. Though, since she only has one, she is physically weaker than the average Oni and tries to make up for it through the use of magic and weaponry. On to number 9. Rem also has a lot of abilities, and I'll explain them. A. Healing Magic. Rem summons water mana to heal the wounds of herself and others. However, it only affects physical ones. B. Huma. Rem creates a shining water barrier that blocks other projectiles and sorts of magic. However, if the incoming magic is stronger than the shield, it'll get through and cause damage to the user. C. EI Huma. Rem forms and shoots multitudes of ice spears from her hands, which easily pierces through and crushes flesh and vanishes a moment afterwards. D. UI Huma. Rem materializes and shoots 3 pillars of ice, each as thick as 100 spears bundled together. E. AI Huma. Rem creates a sharp 10-meter-long spear of ice. It can be modified to trap enemies. She can create up to 4 of them. F. Synesthesia. An ability that she shares with her sister. It allows them to share their feelings with each other through telepathy. G. Oni Bloodline. Like her sister, since she's Oni, Ren can enter her Oni form, manifesting a single white horn on her forehead. The horn increases her physical abilities and acts as a gate that gathers mana from the atmosphere. Though she only has one like her sister, so she's physically weaker than the average Oni as well, but she tries to make up for it as well through the use of magic and weapons. Our last fact at number 10. Rem likes to read in her spare time. She normally handles 80% of the workload in the mansion on her own. Subaru is usually paired up with Ram to take care of the rest of it. Rem's rapid popularity surprised even the author himself, although he had mentioned that he somewhat anticipated it. Alright guys, that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you already know what to do. And remember, we still have one more special video left in our 2K subs week. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.